First, Sarah and David, I want to thank you for inviting me on tonight. It's a bit scary out there. We have seen a rise over the last couple of days. I think today in Florida, there was a rise. We've had about 9,000 cases. Our customers are a little bit nervous. People who are who come to independent bookstores tend to be a little bit older, so they need to be really a little bit more careful in their decisions as to what stores to go into. And in two of our stores, we have restaurants as well, which also adds a bigger challenge. I'm hopeful, though, that I think down the road, people still do want to congregate. And that is what we do as a community-based independent store. We're all about bringing the community together. And so when we get to the other end of this, that's going to be the whole trick as to how we get to the other end of this. But once we do, I think our customers will be coming back.
Mitchell, you know, it's amazing that you've survived. So many small independent booksellers across America have been hit even before this pandemic, obviously battling the online sellers like Amazon. How much worse is the outlook right now, given the shutdown?
Well, you know, I've been a bookseller for 40 years. We've been in business for 40 years. So we've been through it a lot over the last 40 years. Never anything this bad or this frightening. But what it's made us do, you know, independent booksellers are an extremely creative bunch. And what all of us have had to do is kind of reimagine who we are. And we have, you know, Books and Books overnight has had to become a virtual store. Our online store never shut down. We do 400 events a year with all kinds of authors. We're now doing virtual events, which have been much appreciated by our community, and results have come from that. So, you know, what I'm doing during this period as a business owner. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mitchell, I was thinking
Yes.
about exactly that point. You know, in business school, one of the things that we teach in strategy classes is this notion of a V curve, which is you either want to be really large or you want to be really small, but you don't want to be in the middle, which in your business was kind of Barnes and Noble. And I've been thinking about the competitive threat that you have and the weapons that you have. And you were just talking about it earlier about how you convene people together. And you have these 300 or 400 events that you hold every year with authors and speakers. And I'm thinking about that in terms of content. And if you think about that, you are a content provider. You also sell books, but you have this content. Think about all the organizations out there that are dying for content. Churches, synagogues, clubs, Ducks Unlimited. They've got members, and they want to be able to shove some information, some content, some speakers down there. So to the extent that you can build some bridges with these organizations, I would think that would be a way to take your Facebook page of 40,000 users and turn it into 140,000 users.
David, that's beautifully said. That's exactly what our mission is. We are constantly partnering with law firms, with churches, with synagogues. That's exactly what we're doing. One of the things that we do, and we've done it for many, many years, is partner with the largest community college in the country, where we put on this gigantic book fair called the Miami Book Fair, where we have 600 authors come. So you're exactly right. We use.
Well, Mitchell, the other thing about this V curve.
Competencies are.
Yeah. The other thing about this V curve is that people tend to think that software is for the big guys. And I want to say that software is the most democratizing technology out there. 20 years ago, you couldn't do what Amazon can do. Now you can do that. And you're an extraordinary threat to Amazon because you now can sell books online and you could do the things that we were just talking about with the organizations. That is a scary thing for Amazon and something they didn't have to face 10, 15 years ago. So I would advise you to step on the gas on the online sales because I think you can be a formidable force against Amazon.
Well, I think you've just given us a brand new moniker that we can use on our bookmarks. Books and Books, an incredible threat to Amazon. That's what I think we want to do from now on.